All right, welcome back to Market Day Report. Thanks for joining us. I am Scott Shellady, otherwise known as the Cow Guy, and I'll walk you through this to see if we've got any big changes since the last time we got together. Let's take a look and see what corn's doing. Things were rallying. We were up about 4 cents. Now we've dropped back down about a penny. So March corn, 4.58 1/4 is last there. So we're about 2 1/4 cents off the high of the day, well off the lows by about 6.5 cents. That's 3 cents higher on the day now to 4.58. May corn is up 2 1/4 cents to 4.69 3/4. Let's move along and see what we've got going on in the beans. Steady a little bit better, I guess would be fair to say. March is up a penny and a quarter to 12.46 3/4. Now 12.47, 4 cents off the high. May is up 2 cents to 12.56 3/4. So we're up between a penny and a half to 2.5 cents when we talk about the beans. We talk about wheat in Chicago. That's up some decent double-digit gains. March is up 12.5 cents. 6.08 3/4 is last, about 2.5 cents from the high of the day there, well off the lows. By about 14.5 cents. There you go. 11.5 cents higher in the May, right behind it to 6.20 3/4. That's Chicago wheat. Let's go over to take a look and see what the hard red in Kansas City's got in store for us. That's 11 3/4 cents better than that March contract. 6.27 even is last there. And that's 13 cents from the lows and 6 3/4 cents from the highs. So that'll give you a mental picture about what's been happening in Kansas City. 11.5 cents better in the May. 6.30 1/4. That's hard red wheat. May, Kansas City. Let's move on from Kansas City then to Minneapolis. And the spring wheat, 4.5 cents better there in that March contract. 7.07 is last. And that's about 7 cents off the high of the day and about 4.5 cents off the low. We're 4.5 cents better in the May to 7.16 1/4. There you go. Let's take a look at cotton. Cotton's up 50 points to 80.92. We were right at 81 last time we were there, but again, 50 points higher, 80.92, and that's 31 points off the high of the day. All right, let's bring in our next guest analyst, and that's Tommy Grisafi. He's with Advanced Trading at one of their home offices in Bettendorf, Iowa. Tommy, thanks for being on. You probably had a little bit of weather to get through to get over where you're at right now. How are things, and what are your thoughts?
I can see the Mississippi River out my window, just like Sarah Palin could see Rush out hers. But it's snowing and it's winter. That's typical. I guess these farmers will take the moisture. But when you look at the weather map, there's moisture coming all across America, and it's a good thing. We're going to need it to grow a crop. On the positive side, we had a pretty good flush out here in grains. Why is that positive? Because we flushed out, looked to me like some margin department selling. You know how great margin departments are at trading. And then we bounced really nicely. So we went from the lows to the highs in aggressive fashion. Now, that doesn't seem like a big deal, but from people who were trying to figure out where bottoms are and everything else, at least we found a point where buyers were interested, whether it be speculators looking to be long, whether it be end users seeing a value, whether it be a foreign country saying we have 1 billion people, they need to eat, something like that. But nonetheless, these markets are dynamic. They're volatile. On the outside market front, we're seeing where the stock market just doesn't go up every day. Watch those big 7 stocks. Big volatility in crude oil. Although it's going nowhere, it's moving up and down $3 a day. So a lot of moving parts. We have a big report Friday, all eyes on that. But I did a video this morning, and it was called the Next 1,000 Days of Corn. When you look at D's 26 corn, Scotty, it's trading 480. D's 26 corn futures at the Board of Trade trading 480. Take a 30-cent basis away from there. It's 450 cash corn in D's 26. Now, you're on the show, we're on the show, trying to educate people what to do with their D's 23 corn. But if you're bummed out about D's 23, just look to D's 26 and you'll really be bummed out. So with that, I'm no health advocate when it comes to mental health, but I am a realist, and we do have to keep educating people. I hate the pump and dump services, Scotty. I hate we're going up, subscribe to our service. They've really hurt people. People have farmed farmers and hurt people. Back to you. I know you have something you want to say.
No, I totally agree with you, and it's because the position we're in here, which I enjoy, and I love to speak to all of the agricultural folks out there and ranchers. I get a lot of stuff because guys want to be on, or gals want to be on the show with their research, and you read it all and you're right. A lot of it is, I think it keeps some of the producers out there in like deer in the headlights. It freezes them and they don't do anything because they're waiting for this impending rally that everybody keeps selling them and charging them for it, by the way. And I think that's sometimes a little disingenuous. I agree sometimes in order to get the, subscribers, they think that they should be playing to the base when they should just be telling the truth, which I think you do a pretty good job of. So, all right, stay right there. We're going to go away. We're going to pay the bills, and we're going to come back and talk more with Tommy Grisafi. He's with Advanced Trading in Bettendorf, Iowa. I'm an Iowa guy. We'll be right back after this. All right, it's that time to talk livestock, right? Wearing a livestock jacket. We got to fire up those prices. Let's start with the live cattle and see if we got anything going on over there. We're trying to get something going. Feb's up 75 cents to 170.70. That's in the middle of the day's range. We've had an okay range over there, I'll say. That's not quite $3, so not bad. April's up 35 cents, so we haven't had a big change on the day, but a decent range. 173.42 is last in April. That's live cattle. How about feeders? What do they got in store for us? Well, they're down in the front and kind of up in the back, but really kind of fading here. March down 90 cents, 224.17. Still off the lows of the day, but not by much, just about, say, 32 cents. April down 27 cents at 229.82. And then finally, lean hogs. We'll get back to our guest analyst, but they're the ones that get the A for the day, or the gold medal blue ribbon. We've got Feb up $1.90 to 72.50. That's 55 cents off the high of the day. April's up $1.22 to 78.75. Let's get back to Bettendorf, Iowa, and that would be Tommy Grisafi with Advanced Trading. Tommy, all right. A lot of numbers there. What's going on in cattle land and hog land? Anything jump out at you?
The price action was very much like the grains. Cattle opened a little lower, went a good chunk lower, immediately turned around and rallied all the way to the high. So from my perspective, looking at my quote screen here, value in the whole world of commodities, someone went shopping today, and also people who've been holding on these long positions have really had to get out. Now, that move happened in cattle at the end of the year, where the margin department took over. But no doubt in my mind, there were some margins met today in grains, and I'm starting to like the tone of the commodity markets. Does that mean we're going to have a huge rally? No, it just means we're going to stop going down. So did I just say I'm massively bullish? No, we just stopped going down, and that feels like we're rallying. I'll take I know you have something to add. I'll let you finish.
No, I don't. I mean, no, I like how you say that, because a lot of times, you don't have to say the market's going back up, but you can feel like the selling has been exhausted. And that's pretty much what you're trying to say, right?
That's correct. That's what I was trying to communicate.
Okay, and so then,
to you.
real quick before you go, we got about 45 seconds. I mean, it's a crapshoot for Friday, but are you leaning either way?
If I lean too hard, I'm going to break stuff when I fall over. Am I leaning either way? I'll tell you what. We're in a bear market, and bear markets have vicious short covering rallies. So when the stock market's going down hard, it rallies 1,000 points. When the grains go down hard, it would not surprise me at all to have a vicious short covering rally. But then again, buyer beware. These 26 corn's worth 480. It would take an incredible amount of energy or different news to change the whole complex of the corn market. I'm not talking about one contract. I'm talking about the next 1,000 days of corn look to be just mediocre prices.
Yeah. All right. I wish we had better news, but I appreciate you telling the truth. It's Tommy Grisafi. He's with Advanced Trading, Bettendorf, Iowa. We'll bring it back here to Nashville and hand it back over to the truth teller, Suzanne herself.